So I got home after being out having a lovely meal with friends. My friend's 19-year-old daughter, who I've known since she was, well, less than a year old, on my lap. So it was really lovely. But while we were in the restaurant, we had these red alerts for the weather. And, well, I'm home now, safe and sound and what have you. But what it made me think of, and it was quite scary because everyone said, oh, you know, it was all on our phones and everything. But what it made me think of, the power of thoughts. As I was driving home, I thought I'd share this with you. On Monday this week, I guess in a way, my life this week has been a bit of about a red alert. And on Monday, I was speaking to my students and we were having a chat about, you know, don't worry, because they were getting a bit anxious because they're doing their first assignments and, you know, it's so different to them compared to their college. Now they're in university and it's all scary. So I just was saying to them, you know, you calm down, it'll be okay. You don't need, you can choose to keep yourself in a state of worry and what have you, or you can move on from that, or you can step back and realize that it's all in the learning and etc. And as I was saying all of this, I had this download of this ship going up and down in the sea and what have you, and I thought, oh my goodness, what's that? So I mentioned it to my students and I said, all I can think of is to say, you know, you can choose to stay on that ship going up and down, or you can choose to get off the ship. In other words, you can make the decision to not let something affect you so badly that that's all you can be in a state of worry and unhappiness and anxiety or whatever. You know, we have that choice. And I suddenly realized when I was driving home that actually this was a message for me as well. And I've been sitting on a ship going up and down with something that I should have probably got off that ship long ago. And I have tried really hard. But to let something go can be and surrender and just trust and believe that actually you don't need to be in that state. You don't need to have that kind of control or try and have control. You can absolutely trust, step back and believe that it will take care of itself. And we talk about this all the time. So I was just very grateful. I was like, oh, thank you for the insight and everything else. And then yesterday I was busy in my lecture class and I looked out the window at the docks and this big ship had come in, and never normally happens. But on the ship itself was called Gratitude, and that was the name of the ship. And I thought to myself, holy well, I said to my students, have a look. Goodness me, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This big ship had come in and it was called Gratitude. And I just suddenly felt like I'd been given a sign that this was my ship. It had come in. It was calm. It was lovely. It was parked up. It was called Gratitude. And I think that's really where my thought is going with that, is this, you know, I was very grateful tonight to be with one of my closest friends and her children, and we just had a beautiful meal and it was so lovely. And even though the red alert had gone off and it was a bit scary and what have you, we enjoyed each other's company. And then I drove home and I got home safe and everything. And then I was just thinking about this week and how I got to the point where I actually did get off the ship. I let go of something that was plaguing me in my mind, in my heart. And I just thought, you know what, I can't stay in that situation going round and round and round in my mind and letting it affect me. I need to step away, surrender and allow. And there I saw this beautiful ship. So I thought I'd share that with you. So if you feel like you're having a bit of a red alert day and there's something that is telling you, just get off the ship. Find a way. You can do it. And you might be surprised what actually does sail in. Anyway, I hope that makes sense to whoever wants to hear it. It made sense to me anyway. So anyway, I'll say my good night to you all.